You're going to want to use page 73 to help you with your first assignment. On page 73, you have the English for all of the words that you need to write in. So you'll write those in here. Now these words are mostly, almost all, with just that little exception, adjectives. Adjectives are describing words. So for example, simpático. Simpático means friendly. If you're describing a girl, you're going to say ella es simpática. If you're talking about a boy, you would say él es simpático. Remember, you can also use Quizlet to help you get the translations. Down below, you need to conjugate the verb ser. You can use page 48 to help you with that. And I did go ahead also and start it for you. So you'll use this spot here in the book, and then down here you have, I started doing the conjugations. You'll need to finish. Remember, you don't have to do anything there because they only use that in Spain. And then you're writing in English what that means. So yo soy means I am. Tú eres means you'll have to figure that out. Then on this page, translate each line to English. With adjectives, they have to match the noun that they're describing. So it's alta because we're talking about a girl. If we were talking about a boy, we would say él es alto. Here, we're talking about more than one person. And so instead of saying ella es, we're saying Pedro y Juan. Pedro and Juan. Now here I say son because son means they are. I'm going to use es when I'm talking about one person and son when I'm talking about more than one person. Gordos, because it's masculine, they're both boys, or at least they're not both girls. And then the s on the end because there's more than one. It's masculine and it's plural. Here you're just translating the question. This question is saying, what is he like? Not what does he like, but what is he like? What is his personality, or describe him? So you could say that he's lazy, or that he's tall, or that he's hardworking, or that he's short. But there you go. If it said, ¿Cómo es ella?, it'd be asking, what is she like? Down here, you'll practice going from English to Spanish. On the bottom here, you see 3 pictures. Please go ahead and describe each person in Spanish, saying at least 3 things about each person. You can write them anywhere you can fit it in. The next page. This is a lot harder to teach not in person. So I gave you a whole bunch of notes to make it easier for you. Please read those notes like crazy. Everything is described on the paper. And then I went in and color-coded it all to make it a little bit easier for you to follow. Basically, with 2.2, you're going to be writing about things that you do and don't like. This is the noun. The noun is a person, place, or thing. And in Spanish, the noun has a whole lot of power. Everything else in the sentence has to match the noun. So I highlighted that for you to make it really stand out. In this example, you see pollo. Pollo is chicken. Pollo is a singular masculine noun. Because it's singular, I'm going to say el. El pollo. It's singular and it's masculine. Then, because it's singular, I'm going to say es, because es means it is. If it was plural, instead of el, I would say los. For example, tacos. Los tacos. Then again, because it's plural, instead of saying es, I'm going to say son. Remember how your adjectives matched in the last activity, where if it's a boy who's short, you'd say bajo, but if it's 2 boys that are short, you say bajos. We do the same thing here. The pollo es delicioso, but the tacos son malos. One more thing happens when we're talking about a plural noun. Instead of just saying gusta, me gusta el pollo, I'm going to say gustan. with an N on the end. Because gusta is saying I like it, and gustan is saying I like them. Here, I have a no in front of the me gustan. That signals the reader that, or the listener, that I don't like it. No me gustan los tacos porque son malos. It's plural all throughout. Malos meaning bad. Down here, I want you practicing the different ways that you can say the in Spanish. Here are your notes explaining how it works, and here's a couple of examples already in there. If it's singular and masculine, then you're going to use el. Now, keep in mind, this isn't talking about a boy cat or a girl cat. When we say masculine or feminine, we're not talking about the gender of the noun. Moreover, we're talking about the gender of the word. It sounds a little confusing because in English we only have gender like boy and girl, but in Spanish, gender refers to how the noun is spelled. If it ends with an A, it's feminine. If it doesn't end with an A, it's masculine. So el gato, no A there, it's el. That's masculine. Here we have gallina. Because it ends with an A, it's going to be la, feminine noun. It doesn't mean a girl chicken, and even if it was a boy chicken, okay, although that would be a different word, but hypothetically speaking, if it was a boy chicken, it would still be el gallina, or la gallina, even though it ends with an A. And again, that's technically a different word because we use rooster, but you follow me here. Gatos. Los gatos. Just like we had here, it's still going to be los. It's still going to be the masculine beginning, but because it's now plural, because I have that S on the end, it becomes los instead of el. Over here, we go from la gallina to las gallinas. It's still feminine, but we're adding that S on the end. Obviously over here, we don't go els. We make it los. So you're going to look on the next page to fill in these lines here. There aren't enough examples on the next page, so you'll have to use some of your background knowledge to fill in some of the extra spaces. On this page, you're going to need to go ahead and translate to English from Spanish. To help you do that, again, you can use page 73. On page 73, these ones you're going to find at the bottom of the page. I'll go ahead and write that in there for you. You'll write in what all these things mean. Again, this is los carros, meaning the cars. El carro would be the car. La fiesta would be the party, but that's not exactly what this is saying. Down here, you see how to use adjectives to describe the things that you like. You're not going to say, for example, the animals are short. We're looking at, although those are some adjectives that you could use, you're also looking at some new adjectives here. Now, porque and es and son, those are not adjectives. Just these 6 up here are adjectives. So again, they have to match the nouns that they're describing. Down here, you're practicing writing about who likes what. Me gusta means I like. Te gusta, you like. Le gusta, he, she, or it likes. So if I want to say he likes, I'd say él le gusta. Or ella le gusta for she likes. Nos gusta, we like, and les gusta, they like. Please copy that down here. Here, you need to translate these sentences to English. Pay attention to the beginning. And note how, if it's plural all the way through. Deportes is los deportes. Me gustan los deportes. Porque son horribles. Ah, horrible. So obviously we don't like it. That's why there's the no there. Down here, you're paying closer attention to how we construct an entire sentence to say who likes what. You circle the words in each row that correctly complete the sentence. I kind of started you out with that first one. Remember, the noun tells you what to do. Here's your noun. Helado. Helado ends with an